Hi Primary 3, I hope you're all doing okay. I'm going to be reading you some chapters from a novel, and every week I'm going to post a wee activity to go along with it. Now I would love if you were able to complete these activities and either upload them onto Twitter or onto our Teams pages, but essentially this is just a chance for you to listen to a really good story. Now, the novel that we're going to be reading is Gangsta Granny. Now, I know that Primary 3 has started this book, but we only got to the beginning of chapter 3, and that was a wee while ago before lockdown. So I'm going to start it again from the beginning, and that will allow Mrs. McLaughlin's Primary 3 boys and girls to join in with us too. Okay, so the title of our story is called Gangster Granny. The author is David Walliams, and the illustrator is Tony Ross. Now, the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures that goes alongside the books, and the publisher is HarperCollins. Now, that are the people who put the book together for the author. Okay, so please bear with me because this is the first time I have ever read storybooks for videos, and we're going to start at chapter 1 called Cabbagy Water. "But Granny is so boring," said Ben. It was a cold Friday evening in November, and as usual, he was slumped in the back of his mum and dad's car. Once again, he was on his way to stay the night at his dreaded Granny's house. "All old people are." "Don't talk about your Granny like that," said Dad weakly, his fat stomach pushed up against the steering wheel of the family's little brown car. "I hate spending time with her," protested Ben. "Her TV doesn't work, and all she wants to do is play Scrabble, and she stinks of cabbage." "In fairness to the boy, she does stink of cabbage," agreed Mum, as she applied some last-minute lip liner. "You're not helping, wife," muttered Dad. "At worst, my mother has a very slight odour of boiled vegetables." "Can't I come with you?" pleaded Ben. "I love what's it, dancing?" he lied. "It's called ballroom dancing," corrected Dad, "and you don't love it. As you said, and I quote, 'I would rather eat my own bogies than watch that rubbish.'" Now, Ben's mum and dad loved ballroom dancing. Sometimes Ben thought that they loved it more than they loved him. There was a TV show on Saturday evenings that Mum and Dad never missed, called Strictly Stars Dancing, where celebrities would be paired with professional ballroom dancers. In fact, if there was a fire in their house and Mum could only save either a sparkly gold tap show once worn by Flavio Favoli, the shiny tan dancer and heartbreaker from Italy who appeared on every series of the hit TV show, or her only child, Ben thought she would probably go for the shoe. Tonight, his mum and dad were going to an arena to see Strictly Stars dancing live on stage. "I don't know why you don't give up on this pipe dream of becoming a plumber, Ben, and think about dancing professionally," said Mum, her lip liner scrawling across her cheek as the car bounced over a particularly bumpy speed bump. Mum had a habit of applying her makeup in the car, which often meant that she arrived somewhere looking like a clown. "Maybe, just maybe, you could end up on Strictly," added Mum excitedly. "Because prancing about like that is stupid," said Ben. Mum whimpered a little and reached for a tissue. "You're upsetting your mother. Now, just be quiet, please, Ben. There's a good boy," replied Dad firmly, as he turned up the volume on the stereo. A Strictly CD was playing. 50 Golden Greats from the hit TV show was on the cover. Ben hated the CD, not at least because he heard it a million times. In fact, he heard it so many times it was like torture. Ben's mum worked in the local nail salon, Gail's Nails. Because there wasn't very many customers, Mum and the other lady who worked there, unsurprisingly called Gail, spent most days doing each other's nails. Buffing, cleaning, trimming, moisturising, coating, sealing, polishing, filing, lacquering, extending and painting. They were doing things to each other's nails all day long, unless Flavio Flavoli was on TV at daytime. That meant Mum would always come home with extremely long, multicoloured plastic extensions on the ends of her fingers. Ben's dad, meanwhile, worked as a security guard in the local supermarket. The highlight of his 20-year career thus far was stopping an old man who had concealed 2 tubs of margarine down his trousers. Although Dad was now too fat to run after robbers, he could certainly block their escape. Dad met Mum when he wrongly accused her of shoplifting a bag of crisps, and within a year they were married. The car swung round the corner into Grey Close, where Granny's bungalow squatted. It was a whole row of sad little homes, mainly inhabited by old people. The car came to a halt and Ben slowly turned his head towards the bungalow. Looking expectantly out of the living room window was Granny. Waiting, waiting. She was always waiting by the window for him to arrive. How long had she been there, thought Ben. Since last week. Ben was her only grandchild, and as far as she knew, no one else ever came to visit. Granny waved and gave Ben a little smile, which his grumpy face just about permitted him to reluctantly return. Right, one of us will pick up tomorrow. Maybe around 11, said Dad, keeping the engine running. Can't you make it 10? Ben, growled Dad. He released the child lock and Ben grudgingly pushed the door open and stepped out. Ben didn't need the child lock, of course. He was 11 years old and hardly liked to open the door while the car was driving. He suspected his dad only used it to stop him from diving out of the car when they were on their way to Granny's house. Clunk went the door behind him, and the engine revved up again. Before he could ring the bell, Granny opened the door. A huge gust of cabbage blasted in Ben's face. It was like a great big slap of smell. She was very much your textbook Granny. Thick glasses, false teeth, hairy chin, mauve cardigan, used tissue tucked up her sleeve, packet of money mints nearby, tan tights, burgundy slippers, floral print dress, smell of cabbage, hearing aid and white hair. And here's a wee photograph. Drawing of Granny. Are Mummy and Daddy not coming in? She asked, a little crestfallen. This was one of the things Ben couldn't stand about her. She was always talking to him like he was a baby. Rum, rum. Together, Ben and Gran watched the little brown car race off, leaping over the speed bumps. Mum and Dad didn't like spending time with her any more than Ben did. It was just a convenient place to dump him on a Friday night. No, sorry, Granny, spluttered Ben. Oh, well, come in then, she muttered. Now, I've set up the Scrabble board, and for tea, I've got your favourite, cabbage soup. Ben's face dropped even further. No, he thought. Now, that's the end of chapter 1. I hope you enjoyed listening to it, and I'm going to set you a wee task to respond to this chapter, and then next week I'll try and record chapters 2 and 3 for you to listen to. Bye!